going to check in on an infamous character from this podcast. Former Penn State professor Themis Matsoukas, who is Greek.
You don't say.
Graduated from the University of Athens, I believe. And would you know it? Like all Greeks, he loves butt stuff.
I thought he was dead. Wasn't he? I thought he was dead for sure.
He's probably going to be killing himself soon, Pat.
Okay.
He was dead.
Which is
Why?
terrible.
I mean, the way he was talking, I thought he was dead.
He wanted to be dead, Pat, and we'll get more on that later. So to jog your memory, Professor Matsoukas was a chemical engineering professor at Penn State for more than 32 years, where students absolutely loved him, scoring an 89 on Rate My Professor.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty good.
Matsoukas is the best, bro.
He's the best. He's always so relaxed. You know why he's relaxed? Because he would take his collie to the Rock State Forest in Pennsylvania, and he would fuck it. He would fuck that collie.
Right.
Yeah.
He was the collie banger.
That's that guy. Yeah.
He's the collie. We used to blow off steam by fucking his collie and coaxing it to lick his ass.
That's what he said. He did to blow off some steam. He said, "Yeah."
Right.
Those are his words.
This is the guy. He got captured on camera because someone had been stealing trash or something. They were like, they set up motion cameras.
Yeah, they had him on. Yeah.
Kids
They
were
had him
like
on trail
stealing
camera.
urinal cakes or some bullshit.
Right.
He-
And they set up a sting and then found this man doing BDSM with his collie.
like,
Wes,
"Oh,
can you
that's-
bring up that
that's
park
Professor
again?
Matsuki, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whoa, my God.
That park is beautiful. Way too nice
It is.
for you to be going and banging a dog in and not expecting to get caught. Because
that was-
that's a nice park.
That's his playground.
I don't know. Maybe it's biased because I know the story, but it looks pretty fucking scary, that park to me.
I mean,
Well,
if
that's
you're
because
gonna
you know the background.
if you're gonna bang a dog, you know it's gonna be doggy style, and you want something nice to look out on, a vista.
You go to a forest.
Right.
But that signage, that fresh asphalt, it's just too nice. You can't go in there and do that kind of act. That you're gonna get caught.
Did they add a no dog fucking sign?
Where do you wanna do it, Will?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, somewhere. Oh, dude, the seediest place you could find where nobody's ever gonna go, like an abandoned warehouse.
Like a
You know?
graveyard.
A morgue.
A graveyard at 2 a.m. Is that where you do it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. You
A
guys
Greek
gotta crawl
adoption
into the mind
center
of-
before this
Greek.
year.
but
Yeah. I don't know if the ghost would like you fucking your dog in that graveyard. They might haunt you.
Possibly. Anyway,
More risk, yeah.
Professor Matsoukas, he's a butt guy. He likes butt stuff. Normally, there's nothing wrong with that, but unfortunately, bestiality is illegal in those parts. And as Pat mentioned, he was caught on a trail camera, nude from the waist down, except for socks and shoes, while engaging in these acts with his collie. And he was caught when they identified him through his North Face backpack. And deputies went to his home.
Wait,
And
did
they
he have his
found a treasure
backpack
trove.
on? Was it socks, shoes,
No.
and backpack?
It probably had like the dog's water bowl. When a dog got tired, he'd give him a water break, and then
He was fully clothed besides the pants in case someone walked in. He could just grab the pants real quick.
Hey, but no, how did he get his
I got a
pants
backpack
off?
on. I'm hiking.
he thought he was all alone.
Yeah.
And when deputies went to his house, they found a treasure trove of all kinds of videos that he had taken of himself doing all kinds of crazy shit in that forest. That incident that got him in trouble was from April 13th, 2023. And when deputies showed up, he knew his days of, fucking his dog and blowing off steam by having his dog lick his ass were over. In fact, he wanted it to be all over, telling deputies, "I'm dead. I need to die," and asking them to shoot him right there.
That's
That's
why I
what
thought he
I'm
was
talking
dead.
about.
That's why.
They didn't
Wait,
shoot him.
They
Pat.
didn't take him up on that? I don't know.
No,
If
you
I was
have
a collie owner. I might have.
no chance. You have to do something crazy for suicide by police. You have to do something nuts.
I mean, it depends how much the
if
cop.
he-
if a canine unit had come up there, Will, good chance he's dead, right? Like
Canine,
a special
okay, yeah,
bond.
Canine would have taken him out. Yeah. The dog would have got him, but if a human, you got to do something nuts, and that's fucked up anyways. So yeah, and this he's a lover, not a fighter. Obviously, a lover of dogs.
It's about as nuts as you get.
He's a lover of putting things in his butt.
Professor
So,
Matsoukas.
can't believe it. He was my favorite.
And his collie?
So they recovered 55 videos from this tablet that he used to perform these acts. And while his bestiality and animal abuse charges were pending, they were going through these videos, building their case, and they found new videos. And now the professor has been hit with even more embarrassing charges. So from the Daily Mail, according to an affidavit obtained by the Onward State, the videos show the professor completely naked or naked below the waist while wearing a ski mask. In the videos, Matsoukas is seen masturbating.
He's getting smarter. He's trying to cover
Yeah.
up who it is.
Well, he
this
hasn't
time.
done anything since. These are old videos,
Okay.
unfortunately, coming back to haunt him even more. In the videos, he's seen masturbating on a picnic table,
I don't even
porches
ski.
at lease camp buildings. and vehicles that belong to the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources.
Same
Whoa.
park?
Yeah, he loved this park. This was his go-to.
Masturbating on is a very loaded term because it can mean two very different things. It can mean you're on the thing while masturbating, or the more likely, which I think this probably is shooting your load on it, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
Someone
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Well, they found him jerking off into a lake in there as well,
Into
and
the
also,
lake. Take that, lake.
which I
You're
think is pretty
pregnant now,
awesome.
lake.
He's trying to go
feeding
for
the-
distance from the
He's
lake
feeding
edge.
the fish. Yeah. Furthermore, he was seen inserting a tree branch, a lollipop, and the control handle of a DCNR John Deere crawler into his anus. And here's what I think is that's he could have just bought one online for $86 to save himself all the trouble. But he liked that it was attached to the machine. I think
He
so.
had
He propped
everything
him.
needed at the park, Wes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
he
he
clearly
know-
gets like emotional attachments to the shit that he like shoves up his ass or jizzes on. Yeah.
That could have
Nothing
been
feels like a deer.
a way worse object that would have been put up an ass. I mean, it's not going to be confused for a butt plug, but it's like it's a cousin to a butt plug, pretty much.
That's what he was thinking.
Yeah, you're thinking just like him, Pat.
He's like, how do I not?
I mean, the forest was his playground, and he was sticking anything and everything up his ass during his visits. So he was originally charged with open lewdness, indecent exposure, sexual intercourse with an animal. Those are misdemeanors, and in summary, charges of cruelty to animals and disorderly conduct. And he's been doing this since 2014, according to the videos. So these videos closed a lot of disgusting cases and complaints, leading back to his butt and dick. All of
What
them.
happened to this guy? Like, did he go on like a walk there one day and it was like the first place he fucked his dog, and then he just decided he was gonna fuck everything in the park? Like, what's
Great
going
question.
on with
Well, April
Matsukas?
The date that he fucked his dog was a Thursday. I looked back and found that it was a Thursday.
Oh, it's
so
simple. Well, I can explain exactly what he was thinking.
he's also being accused of
What?
shitting.
I don't know what the fuck this guy was.
Right. Do you think that it's just the forest that has the power over him though, Will? Or like when you ask what the fuck's wrong with this guy, I thought you were gonna be like, what did his dad do to him? But maybe it's like, what did the
like when he
forest do
goes
to
to that
him?
forest, look what he's done. Look what he's done to that forest. He thinks it's his.
He's like Jason in Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah, exactly.
Sex shit.
You were supposed to be
Turned into an
watching him.
It's one whiff of that fresh air and loses his mind.
That dog fucked him in that park when he was a kid, like a group of wolves.
Yeah, and he's getting revenge now.
They also say
No,
that he
we can't.
defecated.
We can't go in there. I'm sorry. What do you mean? It's just a park. No, you don't understand. Something happens to me when I'm in the park.
Yeah, like a werewolf with full moon.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Matsukas.
Starts fucking a dog.
Matsukas in the park. You don't steer clear.
He also shat on a lease camp property and next to some other equipment. He also smeared bodily fluid on a glass table at a lease camp.
Everything.
He's marking his
Shitting,
territory.
just everything.
Yeah.
The forest was his.
This guy is a fucking menace, bro. He has multiple mediums of art in which he does some of the most fucked up shit ever. Like fucking a dog isn't enough. He's also got to jizz on the glass outdoor table and into the lake and take
On
shits
the
on
workers'
vehicles.
cars.
Can you imagine
Yeah,
being his
like,
lawyer who had to meet with him in prison and be like, they found the other videos, Matsukas.
Yeah, pretty much. It was only a matter of
Tough
time.
conversation.
It gets worse.
I mean, jerking off into the lake sounds pretty refreshing.
All of it. They found it.
That's the only cool thing he did.
Yeah. He's got a whole bunch of new charges. He was released on Monday on $50,000 unsecured bail and a disgusted look. And a preliminary hearing is scheduled for February 21st. And the district attorney that is prosecuting him said that no additional charges are expected since no other videos have been found. He said, quote, "To my knowledge, we're satisfied that the investigation is complete with regard to the filing of additional charges. So, we're done with this guy. He's had enough. So again, February 21st is his preliminary hearing.
That's had enough.
Imagine being a juror on that trial. Ooh.
Dude, they got to bring the dog to the stand.
Yeah.
But the dog goes right to him if he
What's that, Lassie?
Fried.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course it will, Wes. And
You did it in your eye?
Then that's all you need. That's all you need is the prosecutor.
The dog backs into him.
Look at what he's done.
Starts crying and backs into.
Looking around for its
It's
treat.
the only dog that comes to its owner backwards.
So that's what's going on with Professor Matsoukas.
Wow.
Thanks for the update.
I honestly feel like this guy is gonna off himself, so I feel kind of bad.
Dude, yeah, letting him off on
Oh, I
bail
mean,
is sus. Is questionable.
Yeah. I think they want to just be done with himself.